Common question that's asked of me quite often is, should I end my relationship? Should I stay or should I go? Well, my wisest answer that seems to bring the most resolution is the following is, if you don't know whether or not you should stay or go, you're not ready to go yet. And what I highly recommend you do instead is, this is you, this is your partner, and there's a bond between the partners. And what you need to do at that moment is go about making yourself happy. Because often we end up feeling dissatisfied with our relationship because we feel this person is not making me happy. Well, nobody is in charge of making you happy. That's nobody's job, only yours. And it's so interesting how we can be, and I'm going to use this word because it's a harsh word, knowingly, we cannot be hypocrites. Expecting someone else to be more into us, to be willing to do more work to make us happy than ourselves. But the baby part of us often expects that, often looks for that. So we want our partner to do the things we're not willing to do for ourselves. And then we just feel like so incomplete, so unhappy. And then we start blaming our partner because our partner is not making you happy, making ourselves happy. So what you do first is, you're the one person you have control over, and it's you. And start looking at your life. What are the things that I wish I was doing but I'm not doing? You can actually, this is a really good exercise. Make a list of all the things your partner is not doing for you that you think they should be doing, or things they shouldn't be doing that they're doing, and figure out, where are you doing that in your life, and how can you start doing this to yourself? Like, let's say you want your partner to pay compliments to you. Well, start paying yourself compliments. Start looking at yourself in the mirror, taking charge, like organizing, doing things so you start looking at your worth. And maybe it's not the way you look, maybe it's the way you're courageous in life. What are the things that you're doing that you're not doing that you wish your partner was doing for you? Start doing them. Do your inner work. The Soul Worthy Love program is an amazing program. The Art of True Love, our one-day retreat to explore love. These are all the things that can help you expand yourself and be more connected to your heart, because this is my formula for success. All right, this is the yin, this is the yang. This is listening to your heart. This is the yang, which is giving your heart what your heart wants. Your heart wants you to know two things. First, it wants you to know you're worthy of love. The second thing it wants you to do is admit your dreams and aspirations. So by doing this, then you can be really happy. The Extreme Freedom Weekend is another opportunity, another tool. So do your inner work. Strive to find the answers within yourself. And as you do this, as you transform yourself, it's kind of magical because of the bond you have with your partner. As you start shifting yourself and making yourself happier, if your mate is your mate, they will shift because you're shifting, and that's going to impact them. And they're going to get inspired. They're going to start doing things, and then you're going to have your answers. Like, actually, you know, we're supposed to be together. There was a law. I was responsible for half of it. I took care of it, and my partner rose to the challenge, and now here we are jumping into the next quantum of our relationship. But if you keep doing your inner work and you get to a really good place and your partner is not reacting, then you have your answer. Without having to control anything, what you're doing is you're taking charge of yourself, of your own life, of your own happiness. And by doing this, you're going to move energy. You're going to get the answer. And you're going to know. Because remember, the aim of a relationship is not to make you happy or miserable, which is what often happens in a relationship. The aim of a relationship is to teach you how to love. Because when you love, you feel happy. So learning how to love is learning to love yourself, learning to love another person. And sometimes, you know, you do all these things and then your partner is not there anymore, you're in a different quantum. Then you've had your answer, you've learned how to love it. And you're going to know, because you're going to come to a day where no matter what, you're just going to know in your heart, you know, I've learned what I needed to learn about love with this partner, and it's time for me to go. Or no, I've learned so much from my partner, and we are ready to jump into the next quantum. Let us know what you think about it. Give us some comments.